Hey, Kevin Strange here. I am wanting to do more of these videos, and I've been, of course, buying comics as usual, and I've decided that I'm going to try to do as many of these as I can. I'm going to do one a week. That is insane, because I'm also doing a podcast once a week. Oh, it's called the Heroes, Villains, and Sidekick Show. So you can find it on iTunes or whatever, or go to Heroes, Villains, and Sidekicks.com. So I'm going to try to do one of these a week and one of those a week, because I still enjoy like Mercenauts videos, and I'm totally blanking on everybody else's that I watch and enjoy. If I seem a little bit out of it, it's because it's 5 o'clock in the morning, and the one way I can do these types of videos is if I do them very early. So I'm going to have my coffee with my favorite mug. I've never been a gigantic X-Men fan, but I think I just like the shape of and amount this holds. So, coffee breaks. I got some really cool stuff to show you. First thing, I just got yesterday actually, and it's I'm a huge Mondo Tees fan, Mondo posters. You could sort of see a piece of one over there. Maybe I'll do a little tour of the room at some point. But I love their pins too. They make these pins. Tom Whalen does the art for them, and Tom Whalen's an incredible artist. And I just got this in yesterday. I don't know if it's gonna. So you can see that it's Doctor Strange. It's just a beautiful pin. There's really no light there, but heavy sort of metal. I actually got this one before. I've got a Daredevil one somewhere I'd have to look for, and a Deadpool one. So those are two cool little things that I just got the other day. So let's see some comics. Let's look at some comics. This I've been looking for a while, and it's what is it? I can't remember the number. Silver Surfer 34. Here it is. I had this. I had a full run of Silver Surfer, and I downsized my collection and got rid of it. Good thing is, I found this at a shop. If you're ever in Rochester, it is an amazing shop. It's called Bartertown. Fantastic. And I got this for $10. And I would say it is, it's got some blunting in the corner, but I'd put this at a fine after I'd looked through it. Some stress in the spine a little bit. But, you know, first Infinity Gauntlet. So that's pretty cool. I was really pleased to get that. One of the new books that I am loving are the Young Animal series. I don't know if you're reading these. Fantastic. They're more Vertigo than the Vertigo titles they've got running right now. I'm loving the Young Animals thing, and my favorite one in it so far, well, I can't even say that because I love them all, but is I love the Cave Carson. And I had never heard of Cave Carson before, but I love that book. Mike Oeming art. I think Gerard Way is writing it. I'd have to look, but it's just amazing. I love it, and that made me, of course, want to have. Once I realized Cave Carson was an old character, I wanted to have his first appearance. So I found it on the eBay. So there's Cave Carson, and it's in Showcase, Brave and the Bold Presents 31, and you know, it is not in the best shape. There is definitely some spine splitting over here. It's a little bit off the staple here. It's just one I wanted to have. I didn't want to spend an arm and a leg on it. I wanted to have his first appearance so I could read it and look at it. I would put this... I haven't given it a really thorough sort of work through, but I would probably put this at VG minus. So I think I spent maybe like $15 on it, which is great, which is a great price for what it is. And it was a fun read, and that's all that really matters. So I'm going to just get the rest of his, like 32, I think, and go through. I think he was in Brave and Bold, I want to say 6 or 7 times. So I've got to check that out. Some of these, this is just a whole filler for me. Doctor Strange. I got to try to figure out how to get this so the lights don't kill this. But like I said, it's 5 a.m. So this is Doctor Strange 54. And just a whole filler, working on my Doctor Strange collection. Of course, these are all in Mylar. That's why they're super shiny. I get my Mylar from eGerber. In case you're wondering, it's a great place to get Mylar. I don't know why I don't have this in a bag yet, other than it's the holidays and I've been busy. Here's another run I had everything on, and they actually got damaged in a move. I wouldn't have given Flash away. I love Flash. So I found almost a complete run with some holes here and there, but it didn't have a number one with it. So I finally found a number one the other day, again for, I think I spent $2 on this. I found it in a bin at some like little comic shop. It might have been Bartertown, yeah, in Rochester. So a couple dollars. I mean, don't get me wrong, he prices a lot of his stuff, but a lot of his stuff isn't priced. Now, you know, if I hold the book sideways on the light, I can definitely see some denting and some marking here. The corner's a little blunted. I mean, this isn't near mint in any sense of the word, but you know, I would put this at a fine minus easily. It's still a pretty book. There's nothing wrong with the spine. There's no roll. There's nothing. There's just a little bit of that sort of denting going on in the cover. Still really glossy. Neat. Again, here was just a filler. Fade Out. I don't know if you've read these. Oh, just amazing. A beautiful art. Ed Brubaker, Sean Phillips together again. Just fantastic. I mean, look at that cover. It is just beautiful. And just a great book. Just a great book. So, whole filler. I came across some Batmans at a shop that were, you know, I just had to pick up. This is Detective Comics 353, and I love that cover because it's got the Flash with it, which is really cool, and the Weather Wizard. It's just a neat cover. I love it, and it's not in too bad a shape. I got these all really cheap, and you know, I hadn't seen this before with, of course, the Flash and like one of the Rogues Galleries attacking Batman, so I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, Detective. I like the cover. These next two covers are awesome, and these were holes I didn't have in my Batman collection. And this is just a quintessential sort of cover here of Batman that everyone has seen, and just it's just fantastic. Why don't I show it to you? So it's the whole Joker's birthday, where he's, you know, they're all on the cake burning candles. It is just so cool. I just love that cover. Sort of looking like Two-Face here. It's cut my face off. So that was just an awesome find. I've got to get it in some Mylar, but just a beautiful cover. And then this one, of course, another cool Joker cover that I was surprised to find for next to nothing. This is 353. And go on this side. And you got sort of the, what is that? What is that? Like a stone? It's almost like a Mount Rushmore kind of thing. A stone statue face of the Joker. Batman's tied to it with a bunch of dynamite and explosives, and he's ready to sort of blow the fuse on it. So just another cool Joker. Anytime you can find like these Joker covers, if it's cheap or even not, if they're in nice shape, these are in fantastic shape. Pick them up. They're just really cool. And this last one is just something somebody just gave me. I think I was at the shop and he's like, here, you want this? Because I'd bought a bunch of stuff. And don't get too excited. It isn't the actual number one Invincible. It's, you know, the Image First $1 versions. But these are great to be able to read. If you don't read Invincible, it is probably my favorite superhero comic. I love Invincible. I have a complete run of Invincible. I've been buying it right off the shelf. I can kind of kick myself because I remember being in a comic book shop in North Carolina when I lived there, picking The Walking, I'm sure you all have these stories, picking The Walking Dead #1 off the shelf and going, black and white, and putting it away. So, I mean, I literally could have grabbed a stack of those. But I didn't. But I do have all the Invincibles, which is an amazing title. So, but this was cool. He just gave it to me. It was a pretty neat purchase. You know, that is probably, you know what I think I'll do at the end of each video? I've got one of my bookshelves of books over there. I'm just going to reach over and grab a book, a trade that I really like, and show that. And I'm just going to grab one at random. This, of course, is super fun. It is Battle, well, I can't even remember, Battling Boy. I read it like 5 times. Paul Pope. I love Paul Pope. He is probably one of my all-time favorite artists and storytellers. If I could get a piece of original art from Paul Pope, I would be very happy, but he holds on to his stuff. So if you're not familiar with his art style, look him up. But, you know, it kind of looks like this. If you read Batman 100, he did that. Again, a fantastic story he wrote and drew that. So yeah, you can pick this up. What was this, 16 bucks? I think I got on Amazon for next to nothing. It was like maybe, I think I spent like $10 on it. It is fun and it's awesome. He has just got the coolest art and the story's really fun. So Paul Pope, Battling Boy, and next video we'll look at another one from the shelf. I can tell you it's going to be a lot of what's over there. Well, I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to show those later, right? I'm going to go over those later. Well, I want to thank you for watching this video. If you like it, give me a like. If you subscribe, and next week I will have another stack of books because, like I said, I tend to buy a lot of comics, like a lot of you guys. So again, I'm enjoying, loving watching the videos, and I'll see you next week.